though, should've kept his hands clean. His partner vanished too, snatched my nephew, I'm mean. Lotus lost her head, jealousy got her loud. Tried to shut me down, now she can't make a sound. They crossed the queen and got a lesson in war. The judge flipped twice, now she flips no more. Miss Tandy got mercy she didn't deserve, but mercy curve. They paint me a villain, but they don't tell why. Just show the flames, never the match that lit the sky. Don't start fires, I end the fight. I'll protect mine even if it don't look right. I'm crowned in blood, but I wear it proud. But my kingdom, while they try to tear me down. Call me ruthless, you ain't seen my scars. They drew are, you think I'm cold, you think I'm wrong. I'm madam, baby, been a queen all along. Had to blow the house down, red plate with my funds. Trouble lit the match, but I held the gun. Kept a man in the cage after he came for my throne. He broke loose again, now he's carved in stone. Shot a warning, it ricocheted pain. My nephew caught it, I still feel the stain. But if you come for the queen, better pray you miss. Cause survival ain't sweet, it tastes like this. They call me savage, I call it truth. I don't play games, I just part from the dirt they threw. Don't like my methods and stay out the view. I'm crowned in blood, but I earned this name. Took every hit, every lie, every flame. Call me a monster, I wear that mask. But remember who finishes every task. You want a queen, then brace for pain. Cause I rule in silence. They only tell the end, never the start. Never the threats, never the broken parts. I didn't ask for war, I answered the call. And everybody was just me standing tall. Lights down low, feel the heat in the room. Sweat on skin, hearts beat to the boom. They move like sin, they move like grace. Every actor's place, amp in control. Baby face with that smile, midnight stare, girl. He'll drive you wild, dark elf wear gold. Big deal, name for a show. They'll give you more. It's the queen's house, no games, no fools. Madam runs it tight, breaks all the rules. You wanna taste, better pay that price. Eden's temptation, rolling the dice. Welcome to Eden, where the fire don't sleep, where the make your heart skip a beat. Welcome to Eden, where desire runs deep, and the queen guards her throne. Better watch what you see. They move in shadows, they move every touch, every glance. Sets the night on fire tonight. Money rains, secrets fall. In the house of Madam, she owns it all. It's the queen's house, no games, no fools. Madam runs it tight, breaks all the rules. You want that prize, Eden's temptation, rolling the dice. Welcome to Eden, where the fire don't sleep, where the men steal your breath, make your. Welcome to Eden, where desire runs deep.
What's up, y'all? What is up? What is up? What is up? Y'all already know what time it is. It is time for Virtual Club Eden, all the Quins men. We are in the building. This was the finale episode, y'all, and it was wild. It was crazy. And it was a lot of things that we just didn't see coming. And y'all already know we got to talk about it. Shout out to everybody in the building so far. We got a lot of y'all up in here. We appreciate y'all so far for coming through and hanging out and talking with us. Y'all go ahead and drop where y'all from, drop y'all city. Let us know where you are tuning in from. Let us know what you thought about this episode. And if you got any theories, go ahead and drop them in the chat as well. My girl Tika's having a little bit of technical difficulties, but she still got that raggedy picture up there. But I'm gonna let her roll with it though.
What we're not gonna do is call my picture raggedy, because we found out in this episode that Madam is not bulletproof, baby. That's just what it is. So at the end of the day, welcome y'all to Virtual Club Eden. Well, Virtual Club Eden is always a vibe. Be prepared to hear anything tonight. You know, y'all girl EJ, she's got to, she got to speak up for Madam and all the things, and it's all good. I understand. And we're just here to have some fun. So what's good, EJ? Everybody in the chat, let's get it.
Okay, we got Nola in the building. Okay, Nola. And y'all already know everybody up here. Texas in the building. We got Georgia in the building. We got BX back there. Ohio. We got hold on, I think we got hold on, Moochie from Queens in the building. South Carolina in the building. Listen. Okay. Hey, DeMarcus. We're not even finna do all that, but VA is in the building today. I see you. All right, let me go ahead and bring up all of the family so that we can talk about it. But you know what? I feel like we need to get a little more of a scene going on. So let's get the mood going.
Okay, that one.
Hey, Tisha girl.
Hey.
Tisha in the building. We got Moochilla in the building. Tamika's in the building. Our girl Candy Love is in. Wait, where'd she go? Hold on, where Candy? There she go. Candy Love is in the building. Okay, now listen, y'all know how this go right here. I need to know what y'all thought about the episode. First and foremost, we got to get a vibe check. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my girl Tika because I just need to get her out the way.
Y'all see I be getting pushed to the curb, but it's all good. Season finale was literally an awesome season finale. It was definitely worth watching. It was worth watching more than once. The entire cast did their thing. I can't talk trash about nobody on this episode. The blickies was flying, the bodies was being found. Like, it was all the things that we needed. And if I'm gonna rate it 1 to 5, I'm gonna get that thing a 5.
Okay, 5 fives in the building. Okay. Hey, Tasha, listen, girl. First of all, what we not gonna do is start that early today. I just happened to roll by your video before I took a nap. I didn't watch the whole thing because your first sentence, I said, you know what? I gotta wait till I finish all my videos first, and I'm gonna come back and watch this. Why you gotta be doing
because
like that?
I like. Okay,
go ahead, give me a vibe check.
I'm gonna give it a 5. I almost didn't give it a 5 because there's one part in here that I wanted to be like, did we miss something? But I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 5 because I did watch it several times, and so
okay, that's what's
definitely a 5.
I know what part Candy was a little riled up about, and we're gonna talk about that at some point as well. But what's your vibe check, man?
I'm gonna give it a 4.
Oh God, here
we go. Because who was the costume designer? Why my boo had to be looking like Prince, Elvis Presley, Lil Liberace? Like, why he had to be looking like that, y'all? Why he looked like a baked potato? Why? You can't. There's nothing you can do with that outfit. You couldn't cut the bell bottoms off. You couldn't cut the make them short. You couldn't. Then he like a damn surfer. You couldn't cut the sleeves off. Then he looked like something else. All he needed was a pop the collar and a poof front wig, and he would have been Prince and Elvis Presley together. It's a 4.
You know he a little bitty. It's a 4. It's a 4 for Candy. Ooh,
I'm disappointed.
9 times out of 10, Doc picked his own costume.
I'm glad her audio low.
Yep.
Because then she already
9 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, since you couldn't hear me that time, 9 times out of 10, Doc picked his own costume. You know he a little delayed. I'm just saying. He picked that himself.
And then you already told me the man but 5'1", so now I'm thinking about like Prince, okay?
I'm just saying. Okay, Renee said a 4.5 out of 5. Karima said 5. We got 5. We got DMV in the building. Okay. I ain't saying that. Yeah. Who audio jumping?
Probably me, because I don't know what the hell going on in the side of the world.
CT, what's that? Connecticut?
Connecticut.
What's that? Okay, Connecticut in the building. Hey, how was you feeling, boo?
Welcome to Eden. I like this episode. I'm giving it 5. Now, Candy Love was about to have me dip it down a little bit because that outfit was not outfitting, but Zach was doing the damn thing. He did what he needed to do. I feel like that was the best day for the season. He could toss me up in the air, okay? And then Fago was turning up. He said, "Turn down for what?" I liked it. Midnight, he got caught slipping. Renee ran up in there on him. We don't know what's going on. Who the hell was that came in on?
Okay, 5s across the board. Okay, Amuchi, listen, our girl is back. What you say?
But just for the suspense alone, I give it a 5. They came through, and the writing is much improved. And it was a lot of things that were unexpected, nothing and unpredictable. So that's what got me with my grade with that. And I am turned off by Midnight's outfit. I was turned off by his.
You talking about that red outfit?
Yes.
Listen, Midnight got bigger problems, Lucci, than that outfit.
Look,
bigger problems.
I don't know if he's gonna kick the bucket. We don't know, but
yeah, I think we might have to do the repass for Midnight, honey. I'll make you some mac and cheese collard greens.
Midnight love is hood, so we're gonna bury him in the hood, okay?
Something and bring it. I ain't cooking
because we shouldn't even be here.
Not no box food, not no box cake.
So do you think he done? Or we get to it.
We gonna get to that.
So we not even. I'm not doing nothing for Midnight. We ain't got no business.
Girl. Candy said, "Well, why are we here?" Okay, y'all. Seriously though, let's jump into it though. Let's go ahead and move on to it. We're gonna talk about these characters. I kind of want to go character by character. Let me see. Actually, I forgot to set my little thingy up. Let me pull it up. We're gonna go character by character, and I'm gonna talk about all of the characters. I mean, it's a finale, so we might as well talk about all of them. And we're gonna see how y'all felt about everything. I promise y'all, I'll be prepared sometimes, but sometimes I'll be losing my doggone slides. I don't know where they go. They was here, and now they gone. They was here, and now they go. Where they go? Where they go? Well, while you gonna get some. I'm gonna buy some store-bought mac and cheese for Midnight.
Oh no, you can stay home. You can come. Just bring the program, son. That's all you need to bring.
Just bring the napkins. Okay, napkins.
Okay, I will bring the paper plates and the napkins. Okay, can we eat off of paper plates? Is that okay?
You can, but you know what? You talk about some store-bought.
Just don't let it be flimsy.
Yeah, really. No, because we can't even eat if we don't have the plates. Bring something that we don't care if you late to. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't care.
Dang, she said I will be late to the night too.
Yeah.
God, to be more careful.
Right.
That's messed up. Listen, I'm gonna be on time to Midnight's funeral. First of all, I like Midnight, but I'm tired. Ain't nobody got the time to be cooking when all he had to do was do right. That's it. hold on. Somebody said they caught Midnight's live. Hold on. I caught Midnight Live on TikTok before the season started, and he was so rude to his fans and had an attitude when the fans asked when the show was coming back. Oh, okay, well, he can bounce in. Okay, I see it. Dang, that's messed up. God dang. Why I gotta be like that? See, that's what separates some people from others, is that some people understand that the fans are the reason why their shows continue to thrive and go on, and that without the fans, they would actually there would be no show. You know, like there would
exactly.
Okay, because always, always.
Always,
that's a real one right
because
there.
of the stuff that Christian Keys was saying makes you wonder if Midnight was on that list, baby.
That's what we were saying when we did the live reaction, and not for nothing. If y'all notice, he don't be in them dance videos or none of them videos when all of the peoples is together. I'm just saying.
Well, we're certainly going to talk about that a little bit towards the end, because we got to talk about it all. But first up is going to be D.A. Rods. May she rest in peace. D.A. Rods, she took an L this go around. And if you would like a nice little tribute video to her, then please go and check out Tika Deshawn's short that she uploaded. And she gives you a nice tribute if that is what you're into. However, I am not. And she can kick rocks, and I'm glad that she's gone. But I do want to be listen, but I do want to be respectful of those who loved her. So with that being said, Tika, let me go ahead and give you the floor. What were your thoughts about how D.A. Rods went out, and why was Smoke in this? Girl, why?
Because Smoke is a character. He's the damn devil part 2.0, and the way he took her out was literally he used the word. It wasn't brutal. There was some other word that he used, but it definitely explained or described how she was about to be unalive. The way that he did her, I mean, she wanted to give Madam the chair, so he gave her the chair instead. I was hoping for some lethal injection for Madam, but dang, I didn't think he would take her out like this. And again, Davis, Rods was like, I'm about to bounce. Like, I'm done. I just be out. But Davis trying to convince her, no, girl, stay. I got you. I got another way. I got another plan. Baby, Rods should have left the boxes and everything else at that office and hit the first flight smoking, literally. So now she gone. R.I.P. D.A. Rods. You did your thing, though. You tried.
I mean, that's all you can do is try. At the end of the day, a try is a try. I'm not mad at that. Tisha, D.A. Rods, R.I.P. to her. She went out in a shocking way. And Smoke said, listen, this is what you wanted to do to my girl. So listen, this is what's going to happen. Let me show you how I feel. Since this is what you wanted to do. But I 100% agree with Tika. She should have been gone. Don't be sitting up there letting Davis gas you up. You should have been on the first flight.
I concur as well. The word was excruciating. Tika, he said it was going to be excruciating for her. And I saw somebody else mention it, wondering about his wardrobe. So that is like what British folks wear, or it's very medieval. Nigeria does as well. They wear that in the courtroom. If you watch Castle on Castle on Netflix, you'll see that when those lawyers go to court, that's exactly what they're wearing, the wigs and the black robes and stuff. But actually, y'all, I mean, I love me some Smoke, but I feel bad about this one. Like, I didn't want her to go out like that. Honestly, I'm like, why would you take out D.A. Rods and not Detective Davis, first of all? And second of all, I felt like there were moments that D.A. Rods was like trying to be fair. She was like, do you really think that was Madam? And stuff like that. Plus, she was giving up. She wasn't planning on going after Madam anymore. So they should have just let her live. Now, she should have lived in another country somewhere, because if it was me, I'd have been gone too. But I'm just saying, they should have just let her live. So I feel like I'm against Smoke on this one. It didn't have to be like that.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Mochi, what say you?
I was all for it because I wanted to see what he was going to do next. So That's where I was with it. But I didn't think he was gonna take it this far. But it had to be done. It had to be done. I feel like she didn't want to take no chances to have a second chance.
Okay. Tamika, can you please say? I just really want you to say what I think you're gonna say, but I'm gonna see what's gonna happen. Please, how you feeling?
I have mixed feelings on this one. I ain't even gonna lie. On one hand, you snooze, you lose. I definitely agree. We should not
Oh, you breaking up, boo boo.
get no damn be the freaking airport. Hello, y'all can hear me?
Okay, now we can hear you. Go ahead, say it again.
Okay, no, I said she needed to be going straight to the airport. It was nothing that important in these damn boxes. So you snooze, you lose, and she ended up getting fried and laid to the damn side. I felt a little bad. I would have rather Davis than her, but I knew Davis wasn't going nowhere. So
I was going to say Davis part of the show now.
Yeah,
she wasn't going nowhere. So I wasn't even worried about that. I was like, she not going nowhere. She appears to be a fixture in the show at this point. So if anybody was going to go, it would be somebody that was going to be a little more, expendable, I guess you would say. We got to keep Davis around now at this point. So plus she the only one who seems to be crazy enough to still want to continue to go after Madam legally anyway. Well, according to Davis, she said, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I don't know. But, DA Roz, listen, appears we got some mixed feelings on the board. Y'all got hearts, and I'm so proud of each and every one of you that does, but I do not. Bye, DA Roz. May you, rest. That's it. Shout out to Mo69. DA Roz will not be missed. Fry baby fry with $1.99 super sick. Okay, girl.
Dang. Heartless. You diabolical, Monique. You diabolical.
Okay, listen. I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's Candy, girl, where you go, Bobo? Let me see if you sent me a message. Something happened to Candy. Okay, we'll wait for Candy to come back to see what she got to say about DA Roz. But meanwhile, let's move on to the next one. Speaking of Detective Davis, who seems to not be going anywhere, there's questions. Okay, Detective Davis. She said, "Listen, we can still do this. Like we still. There's so much." She said, "There's so much of life ahead. We got so much to do." Oh, I'm sorry. I thought wrong show. But she was like, listen, we got to keep going. She wasn't ready to give up on this, but she did have a moment in that building where she did lose it, y'all. Like right after the verdict was made, she went off and she was like, like, ain't no way. Why? How come y'all can't see this? And I'm just like, Davis, how come you can't see a mile ahead that she was going to buy this jewelry? Like everybody saw this coming. Come on now. Let's be for real. But she said that sometimes you have to play dirty. So what y'all think? Could it be her? Like, I don't know. Tamika, I'm sorry with you, then Mooch, then Tisha, then Tika.
First, I'd like to say, DeMarcus, you always got to take it to the next level. Davis is not the damn show, okay? Let's just start there. But I don't trust Davis. I don't know, like, was she going here and pop, because, she definitely was talking cash-ish in the damn courtroom. Then she talking about, don't leave, I got some other plans. I don't know if she did the thing with Madam or if she might have even sent Fago or something. Like, I don't know. I never trusted her, so it was really nothing for me to say that I don't trust her. That goes without saying, but I just wish we could do something with her too. That's why I said she could have fried, because she about to really irk our nerves in season 5. I could already see it.
Okay, that part. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody in here. Listen, you know me, man. You know me well. Come on, Germany in the building. Shout out to Lovable Lee 15, I believe that says. She said as soon as I saw the ending, I said they gonna give poor EJ a heart attack, girl. Girl, I was on live when it happened too, so you know me well. Okay. Oh, so we got a feedback somewhere. Hold on, let me see where we got. Okay, can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
Oh Lord.
okay.
I'm trying to get myself
Candy.
together.
Okay, go
Yes.
ahead and get yourself together, and then I'm gonna go to Moochie.
I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm talking.
Oh, okay,
I'm
because
hearing.
you didn't get a chance to tell us about how you felt about DA Rods, and then you can talk about Davis as well.
D.A. Rods, in the words of Bernie Mac, may she rest in shit. Okay. I don't have nothing for her. Davis, she should have been. They should have been standing side by side. Okay, because I don't have nothing for her either, especially because of you know who. We got beef forever. Okay,
Check your
Okay.
man. Check your man.
I'm gonna check
Mhm.
her. Don't don't do me, boo.
Oh, Jesus.
Listen, because she never gonna check her man, Tisha. Like she ain't finna do
Okay.
that.
And
He
she in
be
the
the one.
courtroom pouting like
He
she
the one
5 years.
falling in love. He the one
So
falling in
hold
Mhm.
on.
love
He in
with
love
his
with the
tight pants.
fucker.
My man, listen, we're not gonna talk about that cucumber and the eggplant that was connected together on this stage. We gotta talk about
Okay. Cause them blue pants he had on, them tilts. I was like,
What
wait a
is
minute
happening?
now.
a cucumber
Now you
and an
all
eggplant.
off subject. Oh my god.
My bad. My bad.
Mochi, let me come on over here to you, girl, because Candy done got on the eggplants and the cucumbers, girl.
Mm.
Detective Davis, do you think that she popped Madam? Do you think it was her, or
I think
or
it's
just your
her.
overall thoughts of her this season too, like
I
both
think
of it?
it's her. I think she's angry. I think she was disappointed in how everything went with the trial, and she's tired of losing. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think she did do it.
Okay, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Tisha, what say you, boo?
I have nothing for Davis. We don't like her. I ain't never liked her. And but I have to admit, her and Rods couldn't go. And so if we want a formidable, actually she's not formidable, but that's okay. If we want somebody to spar with Madam,
Mm-hmm.
she might as well have the cat, she might as well have the job. She act like she the only detective in town anyway. So be on the case. Just keep losing. But she's actually at the top of my list for the suspects. She fits the description. She has the motive. She even dang near said that she was gonna do it. She had she wasn't gonna go by the book. So yeah, that's all I got for her. She probably did it. But she got hit too. Whoever it was, they got hit too. But if she had on a
Okay.
vest, boo.
Okay. Take a douchey.
Bulletproof, bulletproof, bulletproof. Excuse me. No vest was worn. But anyway, is it Davis? I don't know. It's giving. She is known for, taking things into her own hands. She has, with the whole doc situation, with anything that she does, she was told to go back to her old self, be that bitch I met a long time ago. So, could she have done it? I could see it. I can see it. Whoever did it was definitely given a female, light skin complexion. We just got to see a face. I mean, that could be deceptive. It could have been somebody totally different. But right now, it's definitely giving. It's giving Davis. Kudos to you, girl. If you did it, I'm here for you.
Anyway, shout out to Young Boy in the building. How you
No,
doing,
don't shout
Young
him
Boy?
out.
How you doing, boo boo? How you doing? How you doing? So, yeah. Okay. I hear you. I hear you. Okay. So Davis is definitely on the list. Let's talk about Naima. I probably spelled her name wrong. Yeah, I ain't know how to spell her name. I just put some up there. Is she done, y'all? Like, are we even gonna go into the next season? Prayerfully there is a next. Yes, I said prayerfully. I like this show, y'all. Don't hate. Prayerfully there is a next season. I think from what we from Tika's sleuthing that they already filmed season 5, and hopefully it will get aired. Do y'all think Naima is done, or are we just, are we just going to skip over this storyline? Do you think she's coming back? Does she think she's going to let this go? Because Trouble says she don't think that she's the type to let this stuff go. I'm gonna start with Tamika, then Moochie, then Tisha, Tika, and then Candy.
She definitely ain't the type to let it go. She should be done, because if not, I really thought she was gonna be permanently done before this the ending of this episode. So I'm surprised all she got was 1-2s and 3-4s and 5-6s. I was not mad at Trouble for that. That's the first time Trouble that irked my nerves. I actually wanted Trouble to stomp her ass out. I was like, give her some more, give her some more. But I was glad she gave her what she gave her and sent her by her damn way. But I doubt very much that she gonna be going for good. And Zaki wasn't doing enough for me where this was concerned. He was slipping.
Okay. What is that? That is what's up. I feel you. Let me get DeMarcus super chat. Shout out to DeMarcus Vaughn with the $5 super chat. Y'all sleep on Yolanda, Sandra, mother shooting Madam. Also, Sandra. Oh, what would she? But what would she have to do? I don't understand. I ain't never even seen her mama. I don't believe. DeMarcus, see, you know what? Never mind. Who was next? Moochie, I think. Moochie.
Yeah. Well, I think she should be done, but she's not. She's not gonna let it go. Doc played this. He plays it like he's in love with her, where he don't want her to get in trouble, or he doesn't want to resolve the issue. So I feel like he handled this very poorly. But she's like a dog with a bone. She not letting it go. She not letting it go. She want to really like make him pay. And now it's looking bad on the club's part.
Okay. Because listen, Trouble said, look, first of all, you're not going to be out here messing with my money. Now that Trouble is in the top spot, now that she VIP, Trouble say she is all in. And what we not going to do is be out here messing with Madam's business. I said, my has Trouble changed all of a sudden. Now Trouble is the team player. I'm not mad at it. All of a sudden, I ain't got no problems with Trouble. Tisha, what say you, boo?
Naima was on my list too, even though I forgot to actually mention her in my video, but I did put her picture up because I still think she might be a suspect, because she just mad at the whole club. She doesn't give me vibes that she's gonna stop, because I can't believe how bold she was to be up at that club with that big ass sign. I mean, that was just crazy. But that bop that Trouble gave her, child, I was here for it. It wasn't enough, but she got the point, I think. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. And I agree with Tamika. Doc did not do enough to take care of this situation. He too busy huffing and puffing and not blowing the house down. Like, sir, you haven't done anything. I'm gonna handle it and I'm gonna handle it. You should have been handled her. It's giving you really don't know what you're doing. You switch places with El Fuego. You know what I'm saying? You're doing too much, or you're doing too little.
Okay, that part approved. Tika Dushi, what say you, girl Naima?
Naima's not going anywhere, and Naima came out there. She said, "Hide your sister, hide your mama. Doc drugging people in the club." She had a whole chant, and she said that she was protected. She was the neighborhood watch for predators like Doc. So, she did what she had to do. That's all I can say. I don't see her going anywhere. I don't think her storyline is over. And Trouble did a good thing in Doc's perspective, for Doc. However, I think that just added more fuel to the fire. So this is why I feel like Naima's not gonna go anywhere.
Okay, Naima. Yeah, Naima. I do agree with everybody. Doc didn't do enough. Trouble honestly did more than Doc has done, and sorry, Candy, but your boo just ain't doing what he's supposed to do. Working my nerves. Now we got to talk about the massive switch up that Carla had. First of all, Carla is not about that life. She made it seem like she was about that life. She made it seem like so many times that she was gonna go after Madam. She was gonna do this. Remember, I can't remember what I can't do the season this episode this, but remember her old boo thing that Madam had took out, the one she had swimming. She was swimming and he was in the cage and she ended up slicing his throat.
Roman.
Yeah, yeah, Roman. That's his name. Roman. Remember when they were in the little warehouse thing and she thought she had the Black Rock Boys behind her and she was talking all that mad cash stuff. I was like, oh, Carla must be about this action. Right now she just outnumbered because Madam pulled a fast one. But Carla really is not about any of the action. She was nervous. She couldn't hold the blicky. She couldn't do what she came to do. And then she got finessed when it was all said and done. To be honest, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie. Tony has more heart than Carla when it comes to this type of stuff. I feel like Carla would actually pull a trigger on Madam versus Carla. And it just seems like she seems a little bit more ruthless, but she comes across more meek, like she's not. But in reality, it is what it is. Carla really has messed up, in my opinion, because even though her and Madam didn't have like a great relationship, she could pop up at her house. She can't pop up at her house now. Ain't no way. Tika, let's start with you. Then we go to Tisha, then Mooch, then Tamika, then Candy.
Yeah. Carla switched up and she messed it up for herself. Like you say, EJ, she actually, had a little bit of leeway with Madam. Not saying they were the best of friends, the best of sisters, anything like that, but she could pop up at her house. She could pop up at the club, but with her basically in the face of Madam showing her, yeah, I have literally turned on you. It's like that's the worst thing that you can do. So you think that little poke that she got in her boob was something? I don't know. Madam might have something even bigger for Carla just for switching out on her. And she should, but Madam know Carla was flaky anyway. So, we'll see. We'll see if Madam, actually goes after her. But yeah, she did all that talking, huffing and puffing, and didn't do nothing at all.
Okay, as Tisha say, didn't blow no damn house down.
Nothing.
Tisha, girl, talk about Carla.
Carla. Girl, I was rooting for you because I liked the banter between her and Madam. I liked that they were getting along. She let her trauma, she let Tony get in her head behind their trauma. But the truth is, she's jealous and envious of Madam, just like Tony is. But let's keep it real. When you had daddy, you were supposed to be taking care of your daddy, you didn't. So you mad because he gave Maddie B's to your sister, but you didn't do what you needed to do when you had the chance to do that. Now they want to take things from Madam that they did not earn. They ain't put in not one tear, not sweat, not nothing, no dime, nothing. And they want to come and take her stuff. Why do they feel entitled to take her stuff? Why should you get a piece of the pie that you didn't even earn? And then you didn't even play your part. Your daddy came to your face and told you, I want y'all to support each other. Did she show up at court one damn time? Not once. You didn't sit in the audience. You didn't support your sister. And now you want her stuff? Girl, get out of here. I love you, Carla, but no, ma'am. That switch up was just terrible and stupid. And it didn't do you any good at all. Why did y'all think y'all could go up against Madam? And why did you trust Tony? Now she want her stuff back. Baby, she just lost again, and again. Bye, Carla.
I muted. Okay, bye, Carla. Mooch, thoughts?
I can't believe she got manipulated the way she did that fast. And she saw she was rocking with her sister. She even made it where she was going to have the restaurant. So I'm like trying to figure out how you let the tables turn again. And I don't trust the other sister too. She's one of the suspects too in regards to being a possibility of, hitting Madam with the hot ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true.
Mm-hmm.
Tamika, what say you about old Carla and the switch up?
Girl, this lady pissed me the hell off. Yeah, Carla is not about that life. I was riding with you. I said, come on, Carla, let's get it. I thought she was really going to pop off. The only thing she popped was her damn gums, okay? Them lips was yappy, yappy, yap. Okay, don't talk back. Talking about designs and how Madam House looked. Once she started doing all of that and just talking too long, I already knew we wasn't going no damn where. And I was so freaking pissed that Tony went this whole episode without getting slapped. Like, Elisa slapped, even if you ain't take her out. The fact that she came back and told you, now I'm taking the damn restaurant back from you. And she still was just standing there making damn threats. I would have had her frying in the damn back on the stove in the freaking kitchen. Like, what are we doing here? So yeah, Carla could go somewhere and sit her ass down. She ain't doing the damn thing.
Okay. Candy, what say you about your girl Carla?
When I look in the dictionary, I
She
see
just
Carla, and it says all bark, no bite, all action, all talk, no action. What's the other saying?
Pointing.
Your bark is worse than your bite. You're full of hot air. What else? Anything else you can say that's correlated to somebody that's doing a whole lot, ain't doing nothing? I knew Carla wasn't gonna do nothing last week when she was skimming and scamming and he and humming when she trying to get the gas to get Tony to get in the car. I'm like, okay, whatever finna happen, Carla gonna end up on the opposite side of whatever it's supposed to be. Lo and behold, you ended up on the opposite side of whatever it's supposed to be because you was supposed to be taking Tony out, supposedly, and you didn't. You let Tony talk you down. How y'all can gang up on Madam. See, you should have popped her when she said, we can take over Eden. That's when you should have popped her. Because that shouldn't even came out her mouth. But Carla, you just talk, you full of hot air. You just talk, and I don't know who you gang up on or what you be doing, but when it comes to your sister, I guess because it's your sister, you can't do it. I understand. Like, why did you put yourself in that position? But yeah, I'm gonna need you to, come bring it on down because you a chihuahua. You, yeah, you look the flip.
Okay, that part.
Can I say one more thing about Carla?
Go ahead.
Okay, so what if, because I like throwing stuff out. What if all of this is an act and let us find out that she's still working with concierge and this is the role that she must play?
Who knows?
I definitely got some theories that we'll talk about a little bit later, but I don't put any of that under, like, I don't X any of that out. Possibility.
You can't
You
trust
never know.
nobody.
You can't trust
It's
none of
like,
them.
well, I guess I got many bees. I guess you can work for me. It was like either way, I'm a win. But Carla, girl, no, I think Madam gonna fix your ass next season. She gonna get you because you should have handled Tony. Never
And why
mind.
she didn't get that paperwork signed so that woman couldn't come back and snatch that restaurant? No, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah. But it was all in the same, like within the same day. So I guess maybe she didn't have time. Like, Madam moved quick on that on that fire situation. Speaking of Tony, we're gonna go right into talking about Tony because Tony lost Jean's club in the fire. I was like, man, did that thing not have insurance on it? Like, what are we doing? Just take the insurance money and keep it pushing. Like, why are we so upset right now? This feels like a win. Now you don't have to run a club. You can just take the money and go. I mean, because it feels like that's really all you are looking for is a payday. You threatened Madam, and you are definitely not mom of the year. There's a moment where we have, where she literally is on that. Well, we saw last episode, and I think a little bit of this episode, where she talks about Amp as if she just wished she never had him. Like everything about her life is because of him. Not because of the choices that she made, the man that she chose to be with, and the man that she chose to stay with and let keep her away from her son. Like, I was like, girl, you had 10 whole years to do something with yourself if that was the case, because Amp was gone to jail to prison for 10 years. So, and you didn't have anything to do with them at that point. So why not, do all of these things that you are now, like, I don't understand it. It's just weird. I'm gonna start with you, Candy. Thoughts on Tony?
Tony is garbage. Tony is trash. Tony is dump juice. Tony is whoever her mama is, she should have swallowed. Like, why would you tell your child you should have been doing something else? I could have, like, why would you say that to this child? Not child, this grown person. Like, what? All he do is want you to be his mother. He's not asking you for anything other than to love him as a mother. And I get everybody don't have that skill, and I guess she lost it. But good God, you could at least you all this acting you doing around here. You could act like you like this boy. But I guess it's best for people to be who they are, so you know how to handle them. But Tony, she is trash. Oh God, she is garbage.
Garbage. Tamika, Tony, thoughts?
Yes, everything that Candy just said, and I ain't got nothing for Tony ass at all. If I had my sign, it would be boo. Get her ass up out of here. I need Smoke to come and fry her up too, because this lady is sick to me. First of all, you want to try to take everything from your damn sisters. You haven't been around to do shit. You blaming all your woes and your sorrows on every damn body else. And then you had the nerve to come at damn Amp, and Dom got her crying. I ain't understand why Dom ain't slap her too. The way I was waiting for somebody to slap this lady through the whole freaking episode. Like, she make me want to kick her teeth out, kick her in the damn neck. I'm sick of her.
Okay, that part. Mooch, Tony?
Oh, she made me sick. And I did think that Don was going to smack her. But she had to hold back because she carrying that baby. So I could understand why she didn't do it. But, even Madam refrained from hitting her. So I'm just like, well, she's horrible, especially with how she talked to Imp. I didn't like it. It's like she broke that kid's heart. And it's like I think they're done. Like, the bridges is burnt, especially after how Madam let him know what's going on, and he's probably putting everything together. Like, I don't even think they have together that he was robbing the spot, and then if it wasn't for Doc telling, they wouldn't have knew. But I still think she got something else coming on, and she's a suspect too.
Okay, suspects. Tisha, Tony?
Definitely at the top of the suspect list. But I love what Pete Bronson said. Child, in the words of Mama Payne, Martin's mama, damn fool didn't even have no insurance. Pete Bronson said Tony forgot to make out a phony insurance policy for the club like she did that will. Okay. Because she just don't take care of business. But she was screaming and hollering about the fact that I can be a businesswoman too. I can be a successful businesswoman too. No, you can't, because you don't know what you're doing. And you're a hypocrite because you down and Amp for being a dancer, but you want to own Club Eden. How does that work?
Girl,
I don't
thank
get it.
you.
What are you talking about? And she's just nasty. How you just come into town to want to come and snatch somebody's stuff? You've been gone and betrayed the family, been gone for a decade. Girl, Cadillac, come get your child, okay? You come get her tail. We sick of her.
You the one who told her them to be nice.
Exactly. We sick of her.
Shout out to DeMarcus Vaughn with the $5 super sticker. Who is the worst mother, Tony, Donna, or Joyce Thomas? They all are horrible, and I'm always gonna choose Donna, but Tony right behind her, and Joyce. Joyce is Joyce. I mean, it is what it is. But I'm never gonna. Nobody's ever gonna be under Donna for me ever. Take a douchey. Any thoughts on your girl Tony? Oh, sorry about that, y'all.
I don't really have a lot on Tony. We can beat the hell out of her. Give her a blanket party. Put some socks, some locks of some socks, and wear out. I was glad that Amp said, "Get the fuck out of here." Like, he just was like, "You don't even need to be here." I don't even know why would she even show up to the whole groundbreaking ceremony anyway? Like, girl, you don't even like Madam. Are you there to try to acquire something else? Like, you want to get the brakes beat off of you at this point because you keep showing up. So yeah, that's it. I said I didn't have a lot, but yeah, I did have a lot.
Girl, and listen, it is what it is. But while you here, Tandy said, "Look, okay, y'all. We also know that Tandy also won't Madam gone throughout the whole episode. It was one common theme. Everybody was saying how not everybody, but y'all know the main ops was saying how they wanted Madam gone, and Tandy was also one of them. And why did they give us a repeat? I'll talk about that in a minute. But Tandy was one of those people, right? She was like, look, I don't know how I'm gonna get this done. She went in there, raving about it, like, what in the heck is gonna happen? Madam asked her why you didn't check to see if it was nobody. So I said, now, madam, I love you, girl, but how's she gonna check to see if it's anybody's? Like, what's she supposed to do? Go listen, she gotta figure it out. Never mind. You right, madam. Figure it out. Tika, Tandy.
So I guess I don't even like Tandy like that, but I mean, I guess she's supposed to go on the land and dig up every little hole and see if there was a body there. Come on, madam. Like, make it make sense. I'm just saying.
Figure it out.
But Tandy, this is what happens. Like I said, you made a deal with the devil, and now you got to live with the consequences. So, madam threw up in her face. You always throwing stuff up in your face about what you did for me, but I protected you. I got you into becoming this whole marriage situation, and don't let me pop off about what you did to your husband. So, they was doing a lot of tit for tat, but I mean, I'm with Tandy at this moment. Like, what can I do? Hell, I ain't know this. Some hands was gonna fly, come popping up, and madam trying to dig in that dirt. That shit was so funny. I thought she was gonna be able to dig in a little bit deeper. She was like, "Oh wait, calm down, wait a minute," and then we know what happens after that.
Okay, listen. Does anybody have any thoughts over Tandy? It wasn't a lot of her going on today, so we ain't gonna go all the way around. But does anybody have anything special that needs to be said about Tandy?
Did she really work the nerve up to pull this trigger? She been talking about it for like, this ain't the first time. The last time she tried to send Babyface over there.
But that was for DA Rise, but
yeah, I know, but still, do you think she worked up the nerve to, put some hot ones in Madam?
I think she was at her wit's end. I think she was at her wit's end with Madam, and she could have.
She just want to get rid of her for good. I could see her doing it too.
She on the list too, but the crazy part about her being at her wit's end with Madam, all the shady ish she done, all the crazy stuff, like literally, like Madam, yeah, okay, but come on, ma'am, you over here, essaying dudes and stuff, like you doing too much, and now you over here done tag team a father and son it's just. Tandy just do too much, and she should have been gone so long ago. But yet we let her live. She should have been gone somewhere around the time when the judge was gone. Should have been gone.
One of the reasons why I don't really respect Tandy is because, like, even in this moment, the fact that Madam had to take her aside and tell her to handle this, ma'am, you are the mayor. You should have had a plan already in place. You should have been telling your people to go handle this, whatever. I mean, you should have acted like a powerful person. You're the mayor. And she was standing there looking stupid, like everybody else. And it's like, this is your job. The city is looking at you to take care of things in the city. Why did you not have any kind of authority with that? I had no respect for that. But she's not qualified. That's why.
What the hell?
That's why it had to be read.
Are you talking about the
I mean, she didn't even flinch with that. Yeah, Tisha saying that as the mayor, she should be she's in any type of situation, she should be able to
like it was
come up with something. Like, even if you don't listen, you gotta fake it till you make it. But she was never qualified for this job, yet she really thinks that she got this job on her own. Like, ma'am, no, you really didn't. But let's talk about Amp, y'all, because Amp throughout this episode, he was doing so well. I mean, we're quoting the Serenity Prayer. We're doing all the things. Then he go and see his mama for that one last time, he didn't go see her. She showed up at the thing that one last time. And I guess he's sitting there with his thoughts. And now Amp has a bottle and a cup and calling his girl. She not answering. She at the place, at the chop shop, as Candy say. What are we? Is Amp gonna take this drink? I just need a yes or a no from everybody. Candy, is he gonna take the drink?
I'm gonna say yes. I'm
Tamika,
gonna say yes because I probably would.
girl. Tamika, is he gonna take the drink?
I'm gonna say yes, yep, see, sure is. I don't want him to, but I feel like he about to do it. He gonna throw it
Moochie,
back.
is he gonna take the drink?
I'm gonna go against the grain and I'm gonna say no. I want to say that Dom's gonna walk in there just in time.
Tisha,
He doing everything but calling his sponsor. He gonna take it.
hey, Tika.
I'm with Moochie. So I'm gonna say no, he's not gonna take the drink, and just what she said. Don may walk in there right on time. I got faith in you, Amp. Don't do it, bruh.
Yeah, I actually do not believe that Amp is going to take the drink. I think that Amp has done a lot of work thus far. And I think that it wouldn't make any sense for him to take that drink now after quoting that serenity prayer. I think that I get it. Like, like people get to that point. But I think, like, so many people who have gotten to the point, some of them have been able to walk away in their journey to sobriety, and I think that Amp is going to be one of those people. I think there's going to be a phone call, somebody going to walk through the door, something is going to happen where Amp does not take this drink. We believe in you. I believe in you. Yep. I didn't know what song I was going with that one, but yes.
It fit, EJ.
This is the part that I was a little bit lost on. This is why I was about to give it a 4.8 because I don't understand what transpired. Like I was confused by the dime confrontation. I was confused by him starting to drink because he was just at the rally talking ish, to the mama. I'm like, is that what triggered him? I feel like there's a disconnect of some sort. Like, how did we get to the point where he went out and bought a bottle, brought it home, took out a glass, and now is sitting here. And I think he's waiting.
Yeah, that threw me off. That threw me off too because he was actually being there for Fuego, like you said, saying the Serenity prayer, and he just pretty much told her, his mom about herself. Said, "Get up out of here." I don't know if it was seeing her, but then the next thing you know, he's sitting there with the bottle, and the fact that Dom didn't answer the phone didn't help. I feel like maybe we wouldn't even pull the bottle out had she answered. She over at the clinic, so I don't know if it's gonna be her getting there in time because I don't know what the hell she doing either, but.
Right.
I feel like he had time to sit in his thoughts. He there by himself. He had time to literally sit in his thoughts and listen to and replay those words that his mama said that, I could have been so much better if I didn't basically have to waste time raising you. I feel like all of this stuff is just coming into play. And he was looking forward. This is why I thought about this way in the beginning when he was so excited about her going to that AA meeting with him. And then she probably she didn't have time to show up because at that point he found out why she was really there. So again, for me, he's sitting there by himself. Yeah, he said that serenity prayer, but seeing her at that event triggered him. And this is why I feel like he's, where he is right now. She triggered him.
Yeah, that's true because it took a lot for him to even give her a chance and invite her there. That was a big step for him.
And then she just talked cold cash shit to him last episode. So I don't know if that was the same day or the day before, but just imagine if it was 24 hours ago and then you see this heifer that just told you she really wish you weren't even born. Like, what you think you finna do? Like, that's a trigger within itself.
Mm-hmm. And plus, when you think about it, like I agree with what everybody's saying. And just to add on to that, like you're gonna be cold, like you're gonna be like tough in front of them because you're not gonna let them see you sweat. But then as soon as you get back home with your feelings, and now it's just you, like, and there's no project for you to fix. Like Midnight was a project. Let me try to help him. Oh, Fuego, let me try to help him. But now it's just me, and I'm just sitting here, and my mama can't stand me. She don't want me. She don't even like me. I already had to deal with this for like 10 years, but then I think I'm getting this second chance. I'm trying to open up my heart a little bit, and then boom, like I could see it, but I do get where you're coming from, Tisha. I did think the same thing for like a moment until I thought about it, until I was like, you know what? Maybe this is that alone moment when people get by themselves and stuff hit them.
Yeah,
You know,
and I can
like
get that.
Your
I can
thoughts?
get that too. I just feel like work your entire plan. You're going to the AA meeting, so you know the steps. So you talked about the serenity prayer. So call your sponsor because that's your next step. So while you're sitting there, I mean, you had time. Literally, he bought the bottle. He grabbed the glass. He made a plan to drink. So in that plan, he needs to call him calling dime. Call your sponsor and say instead. She's not your sponsor. She's not your therapist. Call them and then work your steps. If he had done that instead, or we saw him even dial somebody else, maybe I would be like, no, he's not gonna sit. But I think he's gonna go for it and then regret it.
And then he has an addiction, so that's a whole nother level.
well, I hope he don't do it. Do y'all think she's gonna do this? Yes or no? Tika, is she going through with it?
Either that or fall down a flight of steps.
Okay. I love it. I like it when Tika talk like that. Tisha,
Yes.
Moochie.
I think it's a possibility she's gonna go through with it.
Okay, Tamika.
I think so.
Yes.
Candy.
You already know how I feel. Tika took my famous words, baby.
My bad.
Tumble, baby, tumble. Listen, we ain't finna be stressed out by Big D being the daddy or Amp being the daddy. Y'all not finna stress me out. So therefore, I'm gonna eliminate the problem and start over fresh whenever the time is right. Okay.
That would be definitely a yes on Candy's part, and I agree with you. Tamika, I want to talk to you for a second about this. Dom came up in there all rah rah rah, and me and you was on the same page. Why the hell we not slapping this heifer? What is happening here? Just your thoughts on that. I don't stand alone with the I was expecting a slap.
Yeah, this irritated me. I mean, because Dom was acting all hard. Even I forgot what it was a couple of episodes back, asking at Madam did she want her to go with, and they was like, "Girl, no, go sit your ass down somewhere." It was like, "Okay, she's trying to step up," and so I thought maybe she was gonna swing Mama around a little bit. I guess it's her hormones, her emotions. But we start crying, but she did bring up here too, like you know that he is an alcoholic. This could set him back. She over here, you know, his raggedy ass mama talking about, oh, that's not a disease. Cancer is a disease. Both things can be true, dummy. But anyway, I wasn't expecting her to go running out. And apparently she ran out and ran straight to this damn clinic. Oh, child.
Girl, that part. Tisha, I'm coming to you with this one. Quincy, you know, he wants that back child support. And I need to know, do you think he's gonna leave Tandy? Because why do I believe that? Okay, so he gives Rayshawn this card. This is how we gonna get at Tandy. But follow me for a second here with this one. Tandy has money. We know this, right? What are you going to be able to do with this one card? Typically, people who have a substantial amount of money, they ain't just holding on to money in this one little location. So what is this going to do? I feel like this was to pacify Rayshawn, like, yeah, I'm doing something. But I really think that he likes his daddy and that he is over there about to live it up. And he has no intention on leaving Tandy, but he just wanted to give Rayshawn something. I don't think that he has another plan. But what do you think?
I think that is exactly right. And I was hollering at the TV like, Rayshawn, do not do it. Do not get caught up in this raggedy mess. This is a stupid plan. Also, people who have large limits also have notifications. So absolutely not. Don't act like you're not going to get caught with a whole paper trail from credit cards. They're going to know where it came from. And I agree. I think that Quincy's just going to live it up. He is raggedy as well. I know he's young. I'm trying to give him a little bit more credit. And we've had the child support conversation before. So for me, child, I don't feel sorry for Babyface on the child support. So get your back child support because you're due it, period, and point and blank. And I don't give a damn. But his attitude though, Quincy is he's immature and he is not he doesn't know what he's doing. but he's definitely gonna live it up. But he gonna F it up for babyface, the whole way through. He taking everything.
He's
Face
taking
had.
everything. Speaking of babyface, Tika Dushi, babyface car got took in this episode, which we felt like that was coming real soon. Like somebody, he says, I never had to pay a car note. Like, sir, why are you not being an adult? Like, babyface has irked my soul. But then he get the letter about the back child support. Uncle Doc have to pull Quincy off of him. Like, I mean, have to pull him off of Quincy. Like, it was babyface just had a lot going on. Like, what just any thoughts over babyface, just in general?
I don't feel not an ounce of sympathy, empathy, all the words that's got the thieves on the end. I don't feel it for him. He got what he got. He did Rayshawn the way that he did Rayshawn. He gave Quincy his little bottom to kiss, and he literally just hit the boy again. Like, you can't even keep your hands to yourself. This is like the second, third, or fourth time you have laid hands on Quincy. So everything that happens to Babyface, I don't care. Shout out to Karima and everybody who predicted that Babyface's car was gonna get repoed. I was hoping that the man would be able to do some Uber Eats or Lyft or something in it, but it got taken away. So now he gonna definitely be living in a damn tent under the bridge at this point. So
Girl,
no
Candy wasn't
empathy.
finna, she wasn't finna pay for this car. Candy, your girl Trouble has been a team player and she had your boy Doc's back. How we feeling about Trouble now that we've gotten this far? Now that she's kind of made a whole 180.
I don't give a damn in my Tamika's voice about Trouble. Trouble, what? I mean, okay. Trouble is doing what she should have been doing from the beginning. I mean, I don't. Okay, you got Doc's back. You ain't got Doc's back. You got Madam's back. You got Club Eden's back. I don't care who it could have been. It could have been Midnight. It could have been Babyface. It could have been Joe Schmo. It could have been Rayshawn. You would have done the same thing. It ain't Doc. It's Madam and Club Eden. Trouble, nobody cares.
Okay, Trouble. Well, damn, Trouble can't get no love. Mochi, we're gonna talk about El Fuego. Typically, I would have went to Tikadushi on this one, but she is very biased, and I cannot handle it right now. So we gonna come to you, Mochi, to Fuego. I'm just playing.
I feel like he finally got one off. He finally got one off. And I was glad that it was turned out to be him that put the the bones in the graveyard, okay, at the groundbreaking ceremony. I'm glad he was part of that.
Listen,
I'm glad he made that happen.
Of course, I think that Fuego actually he made me proud this episode. I didn't care that potentially he was doing something against Madam in this moment because I know that Madam typically gonna come out on top. So I'm not too worried about that part. But I was so happy. I've been waiting for Fuego to just do something, anything. And the way he hemmed Big D up, the way he smacked him around, I don't know what was going on with that eye situation, but I loved it. Like, I thought it was like I was here for it. But we are going to give Tika the final word on Fuego.
I mean, it ain't even necessary. My boy redeemed himself. Everybody been talking that talk about him, and he redeemed himself. He knew he wasn't crazy. He knew somebody was following him. He knew somebody was texting him. He knew something was going on. Someone quite right. Everybody wanted him to do the work, do the research. He did the research. He found out where the hell the phone was being purchased or was purchased from. He said, "Let me go look at the timestamp. Let me check the camera." He saw that Big D down behind was out here playing games. He pulled up on him. And he laid him out as he should have. And then he got Madam too. Now, I don't know who's responsible. Maybe Detective Davis is responsible for letting him know that Madam had something to do with his girl being unalive. So when he took that hand over there to that, he took that body part, whatever, over there to that park or that where the daycare is going to be. I'm like, first of all, how he even knew where to actually put it, but I don't know. Somebody was telling him something, and I was happy that they told him. And when I saw the look on his face when he it was like piece up, A-Town down. He had put his hand on that cross that was around his neck. And, this for you, Sandra. And then he pimped off. So, I was happy for him.
Yeah,
But
I did have a few.
Did Tika say he pimped off?
And did.
Girl, I don't know. But I did have some questions. Okay, young boy, I did have some questions though about how he even knew about the groundbreaking when nobody actually knew about it yet, because this was like Madam's like final hour plan to try to get some better. She didn't even know she was gonna make it. Well, she knew technically she had bought the jury, but what I'm saying is that like it wasn't like it was some plan that had been put out there. So it was one of those things that I just closed my eyes and said, okay, we just gonna let this ride the way it ride. We're not gonna talk about Big D because we've talked about him enough. We gotta move on to Doc Tamika because is Doc just not doing enough at this point? Is Doc, like, I usually say he doing too much, but is he just not doing enough? Like, what is going on with our boy Doc? Because it's irking my soul.
Yeah, Doc is definitely not doing enough. I know he be a little slow at times, but it feel like he getting even slower. Like maybe Davis drained his, brains when she was draining the other brain. I don't know, but I need him to do more. I need him to give the same energy that he giving on the damn dance floor. Like, what are we doing here, Doc? I'm trying to work with you, okay? But it's hard out here in these streets.
That part right there. Listen, Candy, because while I was trying to take my nap, you you had some thoughts about old Docky Doc. I need you to share with the class your thoughts on that dance scene today.
Baby, listen, the dance scene was everything. Okay. It was the outfit that got me. I didn't know if he was Liberace, if he was Prince, Elvis. I don't know. Yeah. I told EJ, I said, EJ, he like a bulldogger.
Girl, you're not supposed to say that.
And then Tika already got me knowing this man is 5'2", 5'3", and by him being under height, he was giving stud. And I'm like, why he got on silver bell bottom? But the dance with the eggplant, that cucumber in his pocket, baby, listen, it was everything to me. Like Tamika said, he can flip me, slap me, rub me down. Baby, I love me some Doc.
Like the dance. I thought his pants was too tight. He wasn't moving like I
He
wanted
had
him
on
to
bell
move.
bottoms.
Well, they was too tight.
But he had on bell bottoms. He was giving Prince.
Too much clothes.
I didn't notice the bell bottoms until the second watch when we was watching it live with EJ. I said, wait, is those bell bottoms? It was too much happening with that outfit.
Yeah, the outfit had a lot going on. So y'all, one of the biggest things in this episode actually happened, which is going to bring me to our conversation that we'll have like right after this last slide right here. But so we'll just stay on Midnight for just this 1 second. Midnight, first of all, needs a peephole, needs a ring camera, like needs all of the things, because this right here ain't no way this should have ever happened. Especially when you're dealing with a psycho. The way Renee came in there and bombarded him and went to work on him. I need to know from each of you, is Midnight going to make it? Is he going to make it to the next season, or is Midnight gone? And do we need to have a proper repass and, without buying anything, like making real food? Candy, yes or no? Is he going to make it, or is he gone?
So all I can say is yes or no?
Mm-hmm. It'd be so hard for her, y'all.
Yes, he is gone. No, he won't make it.
Okay. Tamika.
He up out of here.
Moochie.
Toe tag.
Tisha. Close your mouth, girl.
We still yet praying, okay? I hummed a little Negro spiritual for him. I think he gone now. Who got the body?
Tikadushi.
Lord have mercy.
Tikadushi.
Meet me at the crossroads so you won't be lonely. He's about to be up out of this thing. That's all. Yes, he gone.
And I'm gonna miss everybody. I'm gonna miss everybody.
Hey, you got the hairstyle. You got the hairstyle.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. Y'all
We
be
need to
tripping,
pour
boy.
out a little liquor for the homie. We need to. Can we just
I'm
say?
not
Can
wasting
we just
my
a
good
minute? Can we just get a moment?
Julio,
Just a moment.
my people.
Listen, hold on. Listen,
not-
we gonna take a moment of silence. 5 seconds. Here we go. Silence, Candy.
I don't want to be silent because I.
Okay, there we go.
Lord Jesus.
There we go. Listen, Tommy and Blue, neither one of them really did much of anything in this particular episode right here, but we've had a lot of Tommy and Blue previously, and we've had some good times with them. So I just had to go ahead and put their picture up here. Of course, Madam did say thank you to Tommy and Blue. But what I do want to talk about is the ending scene and how this will affect Tommy and Blue. So let's move to the ending scene, which is all about Madam. At the very end of the episode, there was a major thing that happened. Somebody came in and Madam got out a few words. I'm so sorry if I'm echoing y'all. I do not know where it's coming from. But Madam got out a few words and then someone shot her and then she shot off at them as well. It looks like she hit them. But Blue had just left and Tommy is on his way. So I'm gonna let everybody talk about this, whatever your thoughts are, and how you think it will affect Tommy and Blue as we come back into the next season. I'm gonna start with Candy, then Tamika, then Mooch, Tisha, and then Tikadushi.
Okay, quick question. You're not going to go to the beginning of the episode when she was praying, right?
No,
Okay. I'll hold my song for another time.
I don't care. You can talk about that, girl.
I was gonna sing it, but I ain't gonna sing it now because I threw myself off. But anyway, I don't know who did this to Madam. Detective Davis, what you call it, Keisha?
Mhm.
I don't know because it's somebody fair skinned, and it could be like Tika said, it could be a something to throw us off. I don't know. It was somebody small in stature, not a big person. They got past Blue, or did they knock Blue out? Like, what is it? Like, how did they get past Blue, or did they knock Blue out in order to get into the room? Because she thought it was Blue coming back. So I don't know. But of course, we know Madam gonna be okay. She's gonna be in a sling next season, with her band-aid, over her chest or whatever, wherever she got popped. But whoever did this to her, them and their mammies and their grandmammies and their pappies, they need to count their days. It's a wrap. But my girl gonna be all right though. Queen Madam.
Okay, that part. Tamika.
Yeah, I had the same question because it was not a long time in between Blue walking out the door, her telling Blue, I'm good, I got my hammer on me, you go home, Tommy gonna be in an hour. Like, she literally turned around, lit her cigarette, then the person was in the room. So I was like, was Blue just walking fast and they came from another direction? Did they knock Blue out? I definitely got that on my mind too. And then we seen, like, even though they was blurry, we seen the body build, we seen they was light, they had on a hat, they had on a hood. She was shocked, like, how the hell you get in here? Like, she wasn't expecting this person. So I don't think it's one of the people that would normally be in the club. And we know, like you was already mentioning throughout, that she had a couple different threats coming from a couple different people. I would expect that person gonna have some injuries because she got one off on their ass too. I'm just like, I need season 5 now. I need it to roll on out. I need y'all to get it going because I need to know what the hell is going down. I know she gonna make it through. Okay, she, like Candy just was saying, she had Jesus on the main line. As soon as we started the episode, okay, she was going to the Lord in prayer. He gonna cover her. And Tommy about to go off. Whoever this is, he about to have your ass chopped the hell up, okay? between him, well, Smoke, I don't think he care about her in the same way that Tommy do, but I know he will get down for the get down too. Like, they gonna be on you like white on rice, whoever you may be. Okay. Oh Lord, this had me in here going off, y'all. My nerves was bad. I said, not y'all getting the upper hand on Madam.
Hey,
Okay.
them fuck the girl. Hold a minute. Queen Madam. What is it? Wakanda forever.
Okay. Mooch, your thoughts?
Jesus on the main line, tell him to pick up. Look, I'm trying to figure out how fast that happened. Was this blue the whole time with the hood on going in there? I don't know. How did she get past her? All of this. So I want to see how this gets played out. If we're gonna see different people's different point of view in certain episodes, which would be I would love to see that, something like that. If we see everybody's take in this point of view, that's a suspect, to rule out everyone. So I would want to see something like that with Madam.
Okay. What up, Del Brillo? Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you, bro.
Brillo, you know all about
Demarcus.
Brillo, you know all about this. Stop playing.
I missed your super chat, Demarcus. I will get to it here. I'm gonna let everybody finish speaking, and then I will read it, because I'm gonna read all the comments. But I'm gonna start with your super chat. Tisha, your go.
So when we were talking about El Fuego and how did he know about such and such, and y'all didn't hear me, but I was whispering, Tommy. Because Tommy is on my list of suspects. Okay. In real life, I know that he doesn't fit the description of this person, right? But I do know that he never leaves her side otherwise. And then the one time he does, she get popped. What is happening? How did that happen? How were you not on the watch? And even Blue, I don't care. That's like we talk about in family business. I don't care if your superior tells you, leave me be. You should always know where your people are if you're detailing them. I don't care if they said don't follow them. You should still know where they are. And nobody was there for this to happen in that quick second. I still don't trust. I still don't trust Tommy. Okay?
Okay, girl. I cannot. Take a douchey. You got the flow, boo.
At this point, anybody could have done it. They might be giving us female image. It could be a male. Somebody mentioned, was DeMarcus mentioned Frank Wilmot. He has a small frame. I mean, anybody. Madam been making enemies for a very long time. 1, 2, 3, 4 seasons, and more to come. You should have put your bulletproof on vest, Madam. That's all I can say. Concierge ask you or let you know you're not bulletproof. So, hey, if it wasn't concierge, somebody did it. And I don't feel sorry for her sitting there lying to the Lord like he don't know the truth, talking about she got to take care of her daddy. Girl, your daddy do fine by himself. And that ninja walk, girl, quit playing, Madam. So I don't know who shot you. I don't know why this is so funny. Madam, this just shows that Madam is not invincible, that anybody can get it in these TV series. And that's all I got on Madam.
Well, thank you so much, Tika Dushi, for your words of wisdom. We certainly appreciate it. So anyway, at this time, we are going to be moving on to the next part of the service. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. Hold on. Let me fix this right quick, because why is we like this?
Hey, y'all. Hey, Moochie.
When I thought of this, I really didn't think about it. It's just, me, I be doing extra stuff. So anyway, y'all, we're gonna get to these super chats and super stickers and super chats and these comments because y'all got a lot of comments. And since this is the finale, I figured we go ahead with these comments. Now, Tika was supposed to get a sentence in today, but I chose not to after what happened.
I was ready. I was gonna do my time, long as it wasn't an electric chair.
You know, I figured, it is what it is right now. I am distraught and I am having a moment and I am in prayer for my girl. Midnight is gone, so it is what it is. He gone, but Madam still has a chance. So there's that. DeMarcus, let me find your super sticker first so that we can go ahead and read that. Hold on. I know it's here somewhere. I had it starred. Oh, here we go, right here. DeMarcus said, EJ, the TV junkie, Tandy and Jack, Tandy, sodomized Rayshawn, and Madam sodomized Frank Wilmot with Master Top. Madam is no different. Oh, hell yeah, she's different. Madam never touched Frank, okay? Somebody else sodomized him. Get it right. She didn't touch him.
What's the difference?
Don't even try. She did not touch him.
But wasn't that Lola's fault though? Wasn't she lying?
Yeah, that was Lola's problem. She shouldn't have been out here doing the most, okay? And then left your husband, just left him out there like that, doing the most. Everything is different about them. Madam do got her freaky side, but they like freak. Let's see. Let's go to the comments, though. Let's go to the rest of the comments. Let's see what I starred some of these comments here. As a matter of fact, let's go to our other stage so I can not cover up y'all in the comments. Hold on. Let me see. Let's do this one. I think this one will let us show the comments. Let me take the banner off because these comments be coming in big for some reason, covering up the whole thing. Okay, Young Boy said, my bold prediction, it was blue. Anybody think that he has could it be blue? That would be a no. Nobody thinks it's blue. Okay. Yeah. Amber said, I don't think that Davis is that stupid to try and off Madam.
I did say blue when I did the little wrap up thing with Madam, because for that to happen so fast, it's like she went and put a hoodie on and came in there. I'm just saying.
I think they knocked Blue ass out somewhere, and that's how that's how she.
Then she
didn't
even work 2 times apart.
Move say some detail.
I can't stand Detective Davis, that light-skinned basset hound. And she tired of losing, get on the winning team, okay? Because Detective Davis do the most. New suspect, Patrice Ella. She was the mother of the daughter Amp was accused of killing. She had it out for Madam. She had it out for Madam. She is short and light-skinned. The only reason why I don't think that this should be a possibility, that I would just be really irritated if it was, is because Madam didn't actually do anything. Like, if you want and she had the opportunity to take out Amp and she didn't. So if you didn't take him out when you had the opportunity to take him out, don't be coming over here after Madam now for what? You should have took Amp out when he was in that hospital bed. That's what I think. But you never know. It could be. We ain't gonna take her off the table. Grand evening, ladies. I think that the detective who was unalived, her husband, pow-powed Madam. Oh, Lola, you talking about Frank Wilmot. Okay. Mm-hmm. He is light-skinned, and he does have a little frame like that. I mean, because that's a possibility. Davis is next. I don't think Davis shot Madam. I think it's her sister. Which sister, though? Like Tony or Carla? There were a few suspects. Okay, there were a few folks we could pull out the lineup. Davis State. Oh, we're talking about when we were talking about them offing people. Yeah, Davis, she done made her position in the show now. I don't think she's going anywhere. To me, it looked like the blurred person had boobs under the hoodie. So I think it might be Detective Davis or Tony that shot Madam. You know, I don't take I don't take Toni off the thing. Like, I think that Toni has it in her to do it. If she really, like, I really feel like she feels like she is wronged and she feel like she deserves all this stuff. I believe that she would try it. So no one thinks Toni or someone else could call the hit or had someone else do it. I don't think that they had somebody else do it. Me personally, I think that it is going to be one of these people who actually tried it. I don't think that they're going to have somebody else do it because I think that would just, I think that would be lame, in my opinion. Anybody else got some thoughts?
Well, the sisters, it's way too personal for them to have not done it themselves.
And I guess we can't really count Carla all the way out. She might have found the courage. I don't think it's concierge because if he would have wanted Madam killed, he probably would have had her kidnapped and tortured. This right here doesn't have concierge's MO. I agree with you. I don't think that it is the concierge either. I think that the concierge likes to play this game. And I don't think that him doing it so soon, I don't think it would be him. Anybody else?
He's still on my list.
Okay. Listen, everybody on your list. Y'all sleep on Yolanda, Sandra mother shooting Madam also. I just don't see it. I really don't. I think that you cannot have somebody that we are not familiar with do it. I think that would be a disservice to the entire show to have somebody who really, to me, in my opinion, is insignificant as far as the storyline goes. I know what happened to her daughter. I get all of that. And I get how the information could have gotten back to her through maybe through El Fuego. Like, I get where you're going. But at the same time, I wouldn't be invested in this woman shooting Madam. I would be like, what? And then Madam doesn't even know her. Whoever this was, she recognized them. So I don't think it was her either. I think she's coming back, but she will last the full 5th season. Oh, whatchamacallit? Yeah. Smoke is gonna have a date with her. He will dress in a police uniform and give her a polygraph test with killer consequences for signs of deception. Oh my God. Madam, hold on. Who is the concierge's daughter? I meant to ask you that earlier. You talking about Naima? Is that who you were talking about? Somebody said maybe Frank did it.
Yeah, I could see it being Frank. I could see it being the sisters. I don't think that Fuego would go about it in that way. And I kind of see what y'all seeing about the concierge, but he's still on my damn list too. I just feel like it's not one of the main dancers. Like, even if it was Blue coming back in, the way she responded to the person was like, what the hell, you know, how the hell you get here, or what you doing here? Like, she was off with them being there.
Mm-hmm. Because at first she thought it was Blue. Remember when she had the smile on her face and she was like, what'd you leave? And then she changed when she connected with whoever it was. So Blue is off the table too. I agree with you on that one. Trouble and Dot could find Madam shot. Could there be another sister? Do we know for sure that there are only 3 sisters? I don't know, but at this point, shoot, it seemed like all her siblings don't like her. Who knows? Did Carla have any gun when she held Toni hostage? She can't do much without Hubba Bubba. You so crazy, girl.
Where's Bubba Bubba?
Hubba Bubba, that gum. She ain't been about that life since the Players Club, and have not. She ain't been strong since Ronnie, y'all. She seems like she has nothing else going on in her life. That's why she is harassing Doc.
He made her lose her job. That's why she harassing Doc. He made her get embarrassed by her family. It ain't just about Doc
allegedly.
Himself. Anyway,
we don't know. We don't know. But
she
don't know that.
That's what the word that she got was. That's what he did. So that's who she gonna go after. I mean, he was the one that handed her the drink. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like she was a virgin when this happened. Girl, come on, move around.
That's the reason why
there's no evidence.
The way she's acting. It ain't just because she woke up one morning and felt like she was gonna fall out with Doc. No, she lost some stuff. She embarrassed by her family, so she felt like going after him.
Stop being
Listen,
a
ain't
thought
she a
pocket
part
and
of
being
the
thirsty, you know.
that part, girl? And ain't she a part of the legal system? Ain't you supposed to like have like evidence? Like, aren't you part of the team that's supposed
Right.
to?
They
She
found
Like,
that you was high on the job, girl. Sit down somewhere.
either way,
And
she
why you wasting your unemployment on them big
so
posters?
okay,
Right.
you
You
need
got
to
that
go
much
get
money to go to
he a
Rent
drugging.
Depot?
He drugging people. He
mm-mm.
out there
He
snatching
ain't.
people drinks.
He ain't
He
got to.
did it.
Tika.
And he
She
Stop.
don't.
know he did it. And
He
he
ain't
She
got
know
don't
he
know that
did
though.
it. That's why he said he did it. He admitted that he did it. Like,
He's slow, Tika.
girl, he did it, and we know he did it. So he shouldn't have admitted it. Even to trouble, he shouldn't have said that he did it one time, no matter if he did it for Madam or not.
True
Listen,
that.
The
we
Central Park
know that
Five
he did
admitted
it.
to doing this to this woman. The Central Park Five, and they was in prison for years. Doc admitted it. He ain't mean it. Admitted it, Tika.
He's dumb. That's what he get for
God.
admitting it.
Listen, but the thing is that he admitted it to trouble. Let's just keep it real. Naima does not really know. All she got is hearsay and what she think. You got to have proof before you start getting out here slandering people's names
He
like
did it.
this. Okay, we know that, but she don't know that. Naima wants revenge because she is
Exactly,
embarrassed.
Marquise.
Oh, Marquise.
Yes, but she
I
needs
just
to be
Put on
think,
mute,
using that
Tika.
to
Tika
get her
keep talking.
resume together.
Y'all can't mute me.
girl, that part. She do need to get her resume together. Out here doing the most, spending money
Right.
unnecessarily.
But hell
Mhm.
no, we won't go. Girl, go sit down somewhere.
Them posters was $20.
She didn't say that 20. I just think Carla
Okay.
doesn't want to unalive her sisters. I just think Carla is full of ish. Stay tuned. Review says the double cross was stupid. Carla already got stabbed. That part, I agree. Carla out here selling wolf tickets. Carla is trash. I truly believe it was Amp's mom who shot Madam. Okay. Was that my Oh, okay. I truly believe it was Amp's mom. Rest in peace, Rods. Okay. Another Rods fan. Patrice Fisher played Yolanda's mother to El Fuego at Club Eating About Centers. Yeah. You know, DeMarcus, how I feel about that. We can't take Carla off the board because both sisters just called her stupid and left her empty-handed. I mean, yeah, she said, what did she say? The blind following the stupid was Madam
Eating the dumb or something. Yeah.
DeMarcus said, I wish Carla would have turned into Ronnie against Madam. And did what? Why against Madam? Why against Madam? Why not against Tony? I don't
Cause he
understand
the
what
ass
all
beat
this.
like Diamond beat her ass. Come on now, DeMarcus.
Okay,
They
like
got
come
beat.
on. Carla is special needs. She rode the short bus. Yeah, I'm tripping. Okay, we did that one already. Exactly. Under the hoodie was female anatomy. Plus, they were light skinned, so it's only a few suspects at this point. Y'all got to remember, Cadillac told Carla gonna have to deal with him if she do something to Madam, and Tony don't know that Cadillac is alive. That is true. And the thing is that I don't know. I don't feel like Carla has a reason to be mad at Madam at this point. Y'all supposed to be in a kumbaya stage. Like, I don't understand. Tony was
That
never
was
amp. I bet she let her man do whatever. Okay, I agree. Carla switch up just like y'all. Boy, please. I ain't never switched up. I've been team Madam all day long. I ain't never had a switch up. Name a time when I had a switch up. I don't even think Tika ever had a switch up. Hell, Tika done stayed the same.
DeMarcus should be jaw jacking.
She stood 10 toes down with hers. So yeah, I don't know who switched up. I ain't
I
switched
ride
up.
for mine. I've been liking Madam before I even knew who Madam was. I like Eva got doggone it.
So I don't know who's switching up. The only thing I ever said is that I was glad Fuego finally did what he needed to do. I've been waiting on it.
He let his testicles drop.
Okay, Carla too thick to be a sorry girl. You so crazy. Tony forgot to make out a phony insurance policy for the club like she did the wheel. Cause why? And that lawyer was stupid. Why if Fuego put that hand on that property? Who is he setting up? And Big D is up to something as well. Just have to put my finger on it yet. Yeah, I think okay. So here's my thoughts, and y'all tell me what y'all think. I think that the concierge has low key told Fuego about Madam. Like somebody was already feeding him the information, but I think that the concierge has just downright told it at this point, but we just haven't seen him. Like we haven't seen it, but I think he has at some point just said it. And either that or he's told Detective Davis. I mean, being that he told everything else that he had immunity for, maybe, maybe he gave that information too, and then Detective Davis maybe told Fuego. But it's some kind of way he found out. And I think those are the only two people that could potentially say it. What y'all think?
I agree with you. I'm thinking the same damn thing. And also, like how he found out where the school thing was going to be to bury it. I just feel like he listened when Big D, Little D, Annoying D kept saying, man, do your research, check into it, do your tech stuff when you find out what it is. And he did his tech. He tapped into Madam's damn computers and he tapped in wherever the hell he needed to tap in to get the info he needed to get. And I feel like either damn Davis or Concierge or maybe both send him some info because she kept saying she had a plan, so I still want to know what her plan was supposed to be. Okay, but I wasn't mad at it, and I wasn't mad that he went and whipped Big D, Little D ass. Like, why would you think this is a game to play with me? I'm glad he black in that damn eye. I was in here like, whoop that trick, okay? I was so happy that he was whooping.
Yeah, I turned black so fast. I said, well done.
It looked like an eyelash was laying on his eye. I said, is that an eyelash? I said, what is going on with this eye right here?
More like he hit him hard enough to cut him.
He must have really been. He must have really been like, okay, Fuego is like my brother, because he stood there like a rag doll. I mean, but just the couple of episodes we saw him blasting on some fools, and all of a sudden he ain't fighting back, no nothing. He a hood nigga. I don't get it. Like, why would he not? He didn't even fight back. It was weird, kind of unrealistic, to be honest.
He was shocked.
He felt like he deserved that butt whooping. I mean, and
maybe so.
Because it was Fuego.
Maybe so.
Maybe that too, Candy. Tony thinks something is owed to her, and she didn't even go to his service when they had it. Which was crazy to me. Like, you didn't even show up, ma'am. Stop playing.
No, she thinks he's dead. She thinks the daddy dead.
No, but remember they had a whole service. She didn't come to that service when the daddy died. We ain't seen
it. Nope, she just wanted the money. That's it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, she shows up for the money.
I don't know what I think. I thought they missed it.
Yeah, so Madam said, how did you get back here? Not who are you? So it's someone she knows that shot her. I think she said, how the F did you get? I think that's where she was going with it, but she didn't finish the sentence. How is she a hypocrite? Maybe Tony should have had
I
saw that.
Diamond's a hypocrite because she talking to Tony any kind of way about being a mother. But maybe Tony should have had a Nabobo, baby. How does that make Diamond a hypocrite? Because she's telling Tony that she should be a better person towards her child that she actually birthed. Diamond ain't birthed no child. What are you talking about? How does that make her a hypocrite? She may feel like she may be a Tony. So let me not do this because I don't want to do this to a child. That might be the best thing to do. DeMarcus, go somewhere, touch grass, something. Okay.
The truth be told, Tony, the way Tony was talking to Dime anyway, she was talking crazy about parenthood and basically telling her. I mean, she didn't know she was pregnant, but she was telling her it ain't all that. You gonna be making sacrifices your whole life. It's like, oh Lord.
Yeah, it's like she was complaining about it. And yes, kids are a piece of work. However, I would DeMarcus, go somewhere.
Okay.
I'm not thinking about Midnight P. Bronson. I don't care about Midnight like that. Now, had it been Doc, child, Doc had to get an ingrown toenail. I'm losing my mind.
Somebody said they don't think Amp will take the drink. And then it was a lot of comments. Okay, so let me go to this other one. Let's go ahead and talk about this right quick. Let me try to get this comment off the screen because I lost track of where I was at. It was a lot of comments. It was a lot of sorry, y'all. I couldn't get through all of them. But somebody did make a comment about the Christian Keys thing, and I just want to know what y'all think because we can't help but to bring it up and to think about it because Christian Keys got on live and he made a whole speech about someone coming on the show. They was high, they was ad-libbing, they was doing all the things, and that it was going to be rectified and all these other things. I need to know, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that that it was midnight? Like, do y'all think that it could be midnight and that this is the reasoning why he's being possibly taken off the show? Do you think that's who it is? Y'all shaking y'all heads. Tamika, everybody else done shook their head. Yes. Do you think that it could possibly be him? Uh-oh. You came in, you came out.
Oh, I was trying to hold up my sign, but y'all can't see it. Yes, I do.
Oh my goodness. Midnight is one of them. Christian Keys is taken off the show. And then some people even wanted to maybe possibly think that it could be Eva. But I don't think that there's a way that you could let go. Even if it, I don't know. I just feel like Eva is far too professional and been in this atmosphere in this game far too long to be like, I just can't see that, only because she's been a part of so many different shows and she's just been in this world in this entertainment world so much that I can't see it being her based off of what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? Like the type of stuff he was saying. So, because some people have even speculated her, but then you also get her shot in this episode and we don't know what's going to happen. But is there even a show without Eva? Could anybody replace her as Madam? So that is my question to y'all. I'm gonna start with Tika, then Tisha, then Tamika, then Moochie, then Candy.
Nah, I don't see Madam going anywhere. Anytime soon. She is all the Queen's man. She is Madam. She is Eden. She that chick. I don't see her going anywhere. Like we talked about earlier when we did the live earlier, EJ, Christian Keys and even Marcel, they have a friendship. Like they've worked together a long time before, you know. So she knows how to be professional. She's dealt with, I mean, you got to think about where she come from, America Top Model and all the shenanigans they had to go through. So she's very, very professional. So, you know, I really don't see her going anywhere. To have the main character of the show get popped, it was, I mean, they do it on a lot of shows. I mean, I talked about Ghost. If Ghost could get shot, if Ghost could get locked up, you know, it can happen to anybody. So I think that's like the route they're going with Madam's character. Hey, she's not invincible, but she's still gonna come out on top one way or another. With Midnight, Jeremy Williams. In reality, I'm just talk about him just a little bit. Listening to his live kind of turned me off because, and I'm just being real, he was just like too cocky for me. Even as, you know, you said this earlier, EJ, about, you know, realizing that the audience or the fans are who make the show, and just his demeanor, the way that he's always, I mean, he smoke. So it wouldn't surprise me if he was the one that was bold enough to go to set in a very professional environment and light it up. If you're gonna light it up, they got hotels and stuff where they house y'all. They got places you could do that. You mean to tell me you can't go to work 8 to 16 hours a day without smoking? If that's the case, you need to go get you a medical prescription and get you a pill or something. But, you know, I mean, and then at the end of the day, they could just be throwing us off, and Christian Keys could be doing, you know, doing something else. Now, I do believe about him moving from BET Plus over to another network or another app or whatever. I believe that because BET Plus be on that BS. So they definitely, you know, need to get that together. People get tired of spending their money on their apps and then half the time you can't even watch what you're paying for. So it's a lot, and the entertainment industry is fickle. So I pray Midnight Jeremy Williams, whatever. I pray he got something else lined up. And this could be anybody. Like I said, they could just be throwing that out there. So that's pretty much my thoughts on it.
Okay, and I concur with everything that you said. At the end of the day, it is about the fans, and too many times you've heard the same thing, the same sentiment from more than a couple of people about how he conducts himself, just in general, as far as when it comes to like fans and things like that. And we got to remember that a lot of the people in the show were not like trained actors either. You know what I mean? So some of them have kind of just, fell into this by other means because of the nature of who they needed to be a part of the cast. And so, there's that. But I think you always got to be humble when it comes to your fans, and you can never like just get above it all. And you got to be professional, because at the end of the day, this is still a professional environment. You're coming to work. This is a job. You cannot be changing these people's scripts. You cannot be doing all this extra stuff. So whoever it is, if it is him, we wish him the best, even though, it is what it is. But, at the end of the day, who knows? But as long as it ain't got nothing to do with Eva, because there would be no show without her, period. I don't think this show would survive or even move on. I don't think there's any spinoffs that you could do that would ever. I don't know if anybody would. I'm just speaking for myself now. I wouldn't care to watch. I don't want to see no spinoffs, none of that stuff. Like it wouldn't hit the same for me. But that's just me. And y'all know it is what it is. Tisha, what's your thoughts, boo?
So I like Midnight, but I don't know anything about Jeremy. So I wish him the best. This is a business. You live and learn. So if it is him and he didn't do right this time, hopefully, he can kind of go back to the drawing board, get himself together, and build up a better reputation. Moving on, I didn't take it as it would be Eva. I took it as Christian said that he doesn't want to continue with BET Plus. So as of right now, season 5 has no home. And so I took it as this could have been a setup for either a great storyline going into season 5, or this is a series finale. And we just gonna get that cliffhanger, because sometimes in season finales, you get those cliffhangers, and it will be, I guess, appropriate for the main character, aka the biggest villain in some people's cases, would be gone. So, but if we do get a season 5 and it gets a home that's stable and loving, he said he was in talks with some other folks. I definitely believe she's gonna make it. I agree with Tika. I believe that they were friends, or they are friends. And like she says, she's very professional, has been in the business a long time. She ain't going nowhere. She is the madam. No one could ever take her place. And I'm with you, EJ. There would be nothing to watch if she wasn't on the show. So just wrap. If that was the case, then wrap it up. We're done.
Yeah. At that part, Candy Love.
I just want to address DeMarcus Govan. DeMarcus says it was a show without James St. Patrick, so it could be a show without Madam.
Oh, hell no. Nah. I'm sorry. Go ahead. My bad.
DeMarcus, there was a show. The show is no longer. Okay? It is not the same level of Power, the OG Power. Power with both Ghost Book 2? 2, was it 2? With Tyreek.
But they set that up the way that they set it up.
That was not that was not on the same level. So that's no comparison. And even if Eva does not come back and they do another, if she does not come back to All the Queen's Men, then there won't be any All the Queen's Men. It'll be something else without Eva. It'll be something else. So she won't have nothing to do with it. But I mean, it could be a show without her, but it would not be All the Queen's Men or nothing along those lines, because she is Madam. They wrote this story. It's like it was written for her, tailored for her. It was like from birth. Like this is who Eva's gonna be as an actress. She's gonna be this. It just seems like that's because that's just who she is to me. I love Eva. You know, Eva the diva. I love her. And like Tika said, she's very professional, and I don't see it being an issue with her. I think it's the Midnight character. And I've heard people say about him being on his lives and how he conducts himself on lives. Like Tika said, he's cocky. Somebody said he's cocky. He's cocky, he's arrogant, and like that does what does that do for your fans? That does nothing. You know, he's lost a tremendous lot of weight, so I don't know what that's about. You know, if it's health wise, I hope he's okay. But if it's like you became now you're a different person, and with the things they were saying this person was doing on set, it tracks. Not that it's him, but it just tracks. Okay,
I got you.
yeah.
Okay.
But I wish them well.
Absolutely. And then as far as what you were saying about the power thing, power set that up so that Tariq could take over. They knew that there would be fans that would roll with Tariq, and that's exactly what people did. After a certain amount of time, of course, after a specific amount of time, some people were like, okay, we can roll with Tariq now, and people were happy to, because it felt like you had to side with Tariq now. Like, okay, dang it, Ghost is gone. We got because I couldn't either. But they set that up that way, and I don't think that All the Queen's Men is set up that it's not set up like that to be able to do those type of like make major characters go away forever. In this sense, the major character go away forever. I don't know. And I'll say that I ain't gonna say I would never look at a spinoff because they could do something with Tommy and I might consider it. That'd probably be the only person just because he makes me laugh. Moochie, any thoughts over what we've been discussing here? Anything to add?
I would want to, before I say anything, I wish him the best, but I don't know if he's coming back. I would like to see like how rude was he, and does he have a problem where his behavior was changed because of that? You understand? Where
Yeah, I see
maybe
what you
they
mean.
might get him some help where he can come back. Who knows?
I got you. Tamika, final thoughts?
Yeah, I feel like I agree with everything that everybody been saying. I think Tika was spot on. I second that emotion. And as far as Jeremy, I don't know this man. I have never sat and watched one of his lives and a full thing, but I've seen clips, and the clips is given everything that everybody set up here. Then I've seen one clip in particular where he was out at an event and it was given. He think he Midnight in real life, and the ladies thought he was Midnight too, and they was about to go to the boom boom room, and he was looking high. Okay, high as the sky, high as the damn giraffe's neck. Allegedly, I don't know if he on that stuff or not. I can't say, but I wish him the best too. So it's kind of given that if it walk like a duck and talk like a duck, then it's a duck. But yeah, that's all I got.
You know what? I ain't gonna even respond to this because I love my girl TT very much. So I'm just not even gonna say nothing to Marcus.
Nobody can replace. Let me leave the Marcus alone.
Girl, just be
Nobody
trolling.
can replace Eva the diva. Okay.
So anyway, y'all, that's what's up with All the Queen's Men. Like, this has been a hell of a season. I want to say thank you to all of the ladies on the panel. This is always fun. Tika and I, we certainly appreciate having you guys so much hanging out with us, and especially dealing with all of my shenanigans. Tika be coming with the shenanigans too sometimes, but I'll be coming with the shenanigans with the gigans. And I appreciate y'all dealing with me every single week, and it's been fun. I hope that we get another season so that we can do this again, and so that we can have even more shenanigans and even more talks about all of this. So we just gonna hope that we go ahead and get that next one. I need to know what everybody has going on their channels, and then we're gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna start with you, Tamika, what you got going on, and then Moochie, what you got going on, then Tisha, Candy, Tika, and then I'll go last.
I have up my All the Queen's Men and Sisters recap. I still got to do my Love at the Lockup. I don't know when, maybe sometime tomorrow. And other than that, I'm just joining the ladies for the lives for Wednesdays we do sisters, and then we doing I think Wednesday, and then we got some other shows coming up. I'm gonna be kind of hopping around, riding with the ladies on the lives, and I'm gonna miss this club eating live. I need season 5 to come on through, come on back, so we can be back in club eating again, where it's always a vibe. I have a great time up here with y'all doing this. Oh, and I did do Self Care Saturday, in which you should be watching if y'all didn't get to catch that. And I also gave a little bit of a breakdown about my healthcare journey. They don't really care about us. If y'all ain't see that, check that out too. Make sure y'all hit the like on everybody's channel. Subscribe. Okay.
Absolutely. Moochie, what you got going on, bud?
Trending topics, the throwback, well, not the throwback, 90s movie fun fact and recap. And trivia's fun fact and recap 90s trivia movies, and the trailer breakdown for Reasonable Doubt, as well as Mayor Kingstown.
Hey. Okay, Tisha, what you got? Oh, before I do that, shout out to Sass Pond. We appreciate you so much. Always coming up, always showing through, always showing up, always coming through. And thank you for the $20 super chat. We definitely appreciate you as well. Go ahead, Tisha.
Yes, so earlier today I did at All the Queen's Men suspects list video. So please go ahead and check that out. There were plenty of people that we talked about tonight on my suspect list, but there are some people that we did not talk about tonight that are also on my suspects list. The list is long. So go ahead and check that out and run it up. And oh yeah, so the line that EJ was talking about, because we don't know if it's Tony, Tandy, or Tommy that popped Madam. We just have to see. And anyway, also, if you are a fan of Beyond the Gates, it is back this week. We got to free our girl Chelsea. Make sure you start checking out my shorts again. I will begin those videos as well as some offshoot videos on some just random topics on Beyond the Gates. And again, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate this panel. We always have a great time. I love y'all so much. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to all of the channels, and especially mine. Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all.
Of course. We love you too, but Candy Love, my girl, my dog. What you got going on?
Hear our prayer, oh Lord.
There you go.
Well, why you have to do that with your camera off?
You know she couldn't do it with it on, girl. You know she couldn't.
That's what I wanted to say after Eva was saying that prayer, y'all. I wanted to say, hear our prayer, oh Lord, incline thine ears to us.
Okay.
But anywho, thank y'all for having me. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed all the shenanigans. I enjoy y'all enjoying my shenanigans, or if y'all do, I hope y'all do. Because I don't have since God gave a roach, as Tamika would say. But it's always a vibe. I appreciate you guys for having us. I always look forward to it. Sometimes when I'm down, I know I'm gonna be picked up. My spirit's gonna be lifted when I get up here with my girls. I thank you. I appreciate you guys. And as for me and my channel, I don't have anything right now other than Sisters on Wednesday, and Wednesday season 2 episode 5 on Wednesday. So Wednesday is gonna be busy Lizzie for me. But yeah, just keep your notification bells on and holla at your girl.
Okay. Moochie, I ain't heard an owl all night long.
Right.
I'm
I was
mad.
finna say it, but I stopped myself from saying it.
Okay, Sass Palm coming through with the $50 super sticker. Hey, thank you. We appreciate you so much. We love all the support that you give. A member, you do all the things. I appreciate you. Tika Douchey, what you got going on?
Woo. I'm gonna be so lonely without my boy Fuego. But he got another TV show or another movie coming out. We'll talk about that later. But
Okay.
coming to All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts. Monday night is Monday Night Rewind. We got Wednesday where we'll talk about Wednesday. We got Zatima coming up. We got Beauty in the Black coming up. We got so much ish going on these channels, y'all. I just want to say to the ladies of the panel, our VIPs, we absolutely from my heart and EJ's, I'm sure she shared the same sentiments. We love and appreciate y'all ladies. Y'all don't have to come up here and kick it with us, but y'all do. Everybody has a life, everybody has things going on, and y'all still find it in your heart. Y'all muster up the energy every Sunday to come through and kick it with us. And we just appreciate y'all. And we really do. We just appreciate y'all. I'm saying it. But I'm going to really miss Sundays. But Virtual Club Eden is not going anywhere. So y'all just, whenever they say All the Queen's Men is coming back, y'all just rest assured that Virtual Club Eden will be back in full effect. To all my haters in the chat, I appreciate you too. There's only really one young boy. And go find something safe to do. But anyway, everybody else, I'm just playing. I love y'all for real. I love the commentary. I love the engagement that y'all give us. I really do appreciate it because you can sit in the chat and or you can just sit there and not say anything at all. And those of you that are just watching, I appreciate y'all as well. And like I used to say, your presence is absolutely our presence. So thank you so much. Thank you to my co-host with the most, EJ the TV Junkie, for also putting up with my shenanigans, because your girl be going through some things that be doing some shenanigan stuff. I'm glad you didn't make us come back and try to learn that darn theme song. I still ain't got it yet. Maybe by season 10, I'll have it down pat. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much. And EJ, let the people know what you got going on as well.
Absolutely. Before I do that, thank you so much, All In with Alice C. She says y'all lift my spirits too and make the shows 10 times better. We appreciate you so much because y'all do not have to give us all this time. We've been on here for about 2 hours, y'all, and y'all have been here hanging in here, and every time it gets more and more people in here. So we appreciate y'all coming through. And Redefine, you said this was your first time here. We appreciate you coming through. Thank you for hanging out with us. Please make sure to subscribe to all the channels. We all are different and we all do different things, like different content and stuff like that, but everybody does really great content and we give it to you in different ways. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel and do all the things. And everybody else out there who didn't get a chance to say anything, we appreciate y'all too, just for tuning in and hanging out with us. Young boy, you love me, Tika, just admit it. And she does, young boy. Absolutely, she does. Tika, I live to watch you all on Sundays. I love the way you all interact. Thank y'all so much. Y'all know it's all love up here. We all have a difference of opinions, but at the end of the day, it is all love and it's just all fun. And that's the way that it's supposed to be. So we love it. We love it. As for my channel, y'all, I've already got my All the Queens Men video up. I'm going to drop some more All the Queens Men stuff. Going to do something similar to what Tisha did. I'm gonna have my own little suspect list. Go ahead and put that out there and do a couple of more videos over All the Queens Men to go ahead and round this show on out. Just so y'all know, real soon, and I want y'all to be prepared. Real soon, at some point, I am gonna be talking with Ben again because he does have a book that's gonna be coming out. He's been posting it. We got a Curtis the Bounty Hunter book that's coming out. It's going to be part of the family business novels. I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for him and so extremely proud of him as well. So I want you guys to make sure that you support him and that you guys buy this book because it's, again, we're going to get a whole different, this is going to be a story about Curtis and how he kind of got to where he is. So I'm excited for that. So at some point, we'll have Ben over here to talk about that as soon as we know whenever the pre-order is going to happen. So y'all just be looking out for that. And we told some of you already, but Tika and I actually started our group channel where we just talk about TV and react to some stuff. Our channel it's there, but we haven't officially launched, but we would love for you guys to come and subscribe to the channel as we start to get content uploaded. We just having fun with it. So definitely come and do that. And then other than that, when
Talk that talk
when-
TV, okay? Shameless
okay.
plug.
Okay, that part. And then on Wednesday, we are going to be talking about Wednesday. So we're going to be finishing up that series if you are watching Wednesday. So make sure everybody's hosting so you'll get to hear everybody's opinions and thoughts about it. So definitely come through for that. That's been fun. And then we got Zatima coming up this week. Low key kind of excited about Zatima coming back. It's going to be interesting for sure. So if you are watching Zatima, please make sure that you do that. And then week after that, we have Reasonable Doubt coming up. So if you're watching Reasonable Doubt, please make sure to, just keep your notifications and all that stuff turned on. This is going to be a busy month. So, just come hang out with us. And as always, we appreciate you. Redefine Me, baby girl was in the building. We had Demetra in the building, young boy, Pete Bronson, all in with Ali C. We had DeMarcus Vaughn in the building. Sats Palm coming through with the super chats, real MVP. We appreciate you and all the love and support that you give to us. She always late coming in with all the funny things. We love you, girl. Fred Jones in the building. Let's see who else we had in the building. Just B was in the building. Okay, hold on. Les the Best. I like that name. That's cute. Les the Best was in the building. We appreciate you as well. And let's see. I don't have y'all stars. Y'all know I usually be going through here pretty fast. Ember Kelly was in the building. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate you. Jazzy J. We had Renee Beckham in the building. We also had, who was that? Binky Rocket. Yeah, because you was giving us that info. We appreciate you. And everybody else that came through that I didn't get a chance. Marquisa, you had a lot to say. We appreciate you. Appreciate everything that you dropped in the chat because you was definitely letting us know what you thought. And anybody else that came through, we appreciate y'all as well. If you're watching this on the replay, please make sure to drop down and type in hashtag replay squad and let us know that you came through. Let us know what you thought about this episode. Who do you think shot Madam? Will Midnight actually be coming back? And drop your thoughts and theories, and we'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
She run the city in heels, never missing a beat. Madam, don't ask twice, she bring heat to the suite. Strippers, secrets, bodies on the floor. EJ here to spill it like y'all want more. From Hampton to Blue Hill, Fuego to trouble. One wrong move and the body count double. She got eyes on the throne and the blood on the cash. It's all about power and who won't.
We had a time tonight. TV talk was loud, shade and tight. To the crew that slid through, y'all made it a vibe. And the chat held it down like a real tribe. Big love to the guests, y'all brought the heat. Dropped gems, gave laughs, no need to repeat. To the live chat fam, y'all showed out. To the replay crew, type hashtag replay. Swipe, share, and sub if you rock with the crew. TV junkie, always got room for you, boo. Until next time.